Good good morning, guys. So we were discussing about the interviewer questions. Let me again share a screen. So we discussed about business rule and client scripts. Okay. Answer edit mainly we discussed. So if you want to restrict short description and the list view to update, anyway people can update here, correct? Here they can update. But they don't need to update on the short description on the list view. Hence, we can write client script on cell edit client script. To stop editing here, what is that they have to use? Anyone can answer on this question. See, once ticket is locked, I don't want to allow anyone to update short description or description. So what do you need to write?
Uh, it could be unload.
You want to make a read only.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I thought you were asking about client scripts.
You want to make read only this one and this one. What is the way to do it?
So with the business rule,
No. Business rule is used for updating the data, right? Altering the data. I am asking read only.
okay, this is UI policy.
Yeah. This was the answer I was expected. Okay. Form here, how do we change? Guys, be active, please. I think we should be on the we are at end of the course. We should know all these answers. So I have to recollect this all. Okay. Through UA policy, we would be able to do. Okay. Now coming back. Okay. Record producer and catalog item. What is record producer, guys?
This is a option to submit an incident with less details in a quicker way.
Okay. Raja, and someone was answering during the interview. Can you please help me to answer what is record producer? So record producer is a simple form to submit, record, and insert directly into the table. Okay. Your answer should be that way if you ask me. But there is a separate answers we already captured during our notes, correct? So there will be a separate answer. What is record producer? So if you want to see, you don't need to always refer what is exact answer, correct? If you are able to answer, okay. See, a record producer is a form in the catalog, service catalog, allow user to create a record tables like incident and change problem and custom tables, even custom tables. Okay. Uh, so my answer was very equivalent, correct? Very equivalent that it is a simple form where you can go ahead and submit catalog or incident through record producer. Okay. That is the record producer. What is the difference between record producer and catalog item? Very simple. Okay. So you see here, the record producer will be used create record directly into the table, correct? But in the catalog item, use filling the request, laptop repairs, and different. See, in catalog item, you will be using very simple variables. Here, you will be using direct columns which are there in the table. Okay. Or you can also use this different name while submitting, but you should map it one to one. Okay. One to one means priority you might be giving. In the end user form, you are giving what is the important of this ticket. But in the back end, you will be mapping priority, correct? In the front end, during the insert of incident, you can ask, explain about your issue, correct? But somewhere in the back end, you should map it with a short description or a description, correct? So if you give this kind of example to the interviewer, I'm sure he will not ask further questions. Okay, you don't need to learn all these things. Okay, one or two, it is enough. Okay, so create a record in the user table, incident table, or change table, or custom table. Always create a request in SC request item or SC requested item or task table. Okay, catalog item. Life cycle, no workflow automatically will be there. Use the workflow here, flow designer and whatever, correct? Has a variables, has a variables. Okay, but you manually map the variable field via script. Variables stored in the task use the automatically. Okay. Only creates one record unless scripted. Create multiple records RITM and REQ and SC task, correct? Suppose example, you should give report an issue. Here requested in some items. You don't need to give all these things. You should be giving only one. Why do you use a record producer? Record producer is used for creating incident, change, or custom table record, which will be mapped field to field. Okay. And catalog item is used. You can have your own variables, but it will create a record in a SC task or SC request or RITM table. Okay. This is the option you can go ahead. If they ask you, example, give me report an issue and request item. That's all. These are the things which you should be able to answer it. I think it was answered by someone a little bit. It was okay. If you are able to answer that way, it is okay. So we concluded till here, correct? Now, what is data policy? What is UI policy? Okay. So data policy is we discussed data policy. Can anyone help me to understand what is data policy, what is UI policy, what you know? So we'll try to discuss.
Any changes doing in the total database level will be affected. That is data policy.
Mhm.
So it's to restrict anything on the user page. Means, for example, if any instance or if any user is working on the incident, if we want to restrict for any mandatory fields or
Both are
read-only
same, correct?
kind of
Both are
things.
same, correct? Both are same.
Yeah,
UA
read-only.
policy, see, again, I will tell you. See, when interviewer asks me the question, I will answer him very straightforward. One thing, data policy is used while resolving the incident I will be used data policy to ask few mandatory fields to fill and resolve it. Okay. UI policy also it is a similar, but UI policy will be used in between journey of incident, like when you are moving one to other to here. Suppose let's take example. If interviewer ask, I will give a example for UI policy. When my ticket goes to on hold, then on hold reason is mandatory. I will use UI policy. Okay. Then interviewer asks, what is data policy? When do you use? When I'm trying to resolve my incident, I will use data policy to ask resolution notes or resolution code. Why you are using? He might ask why. You can also use UI policy. He will ask, correct? He will see data policies cannot be used in between the journey. Why between the journey? Because data policies it will enforce. It will enforce, ask you questions. Okay. But UI policies, it's a client level, correct? This is on the server level, it will make you that you should insert the data. Without that, it will not allow you. But UI policy is not like that, correct? It will try to run on the browser level, but it will try to control you that without this information, you should not be updating. So this is the example which you might need to give. In case if you want very clean, detailed one, again I prefer take this one notes, guys. You have to prepare a notes, correct? You have to prepare your own notes, at least 10 pages. Take a notebook, write it. As I understood, Anjaya was telling that he will write it in the notes, correct? So same way you have to write it. So purpose of this UI policy, change form behavior on the UI client side. Enforce the data rules, server side, this one, data policy. Okay, I told you, correct? This is a client side, this is a server side. Okay. Only normal forms like UI forms applies all the data sources, forms, input set, okay, integrations, workflows, and all those things it will run. Okay. Make the fields mandatory read only visible. Okay. Enforce mandatory read only even without UI. Okay. Form behavior. This is data integrity in the database. Okay. So you have to prepare this way. If I am in your stage, I will do this. Okay. You should work on this way to write it in your notebook, or your maybe you can prepare your own like a note in the system of your, okay, so that you can refer whenever you want to go for an interview, you can just refer that. Okay. I hope I'm clear till here, correct? Any
Yes,
doubt,
sir.
guys, till here?
Yes, sir.
Raja, Rafi, Sadiq,
Yes.
Arti.
We can remember like this way. No? First, initial point, data policy is a server side policy, and UA policy is a client side. Like business rule is like server side, and client script is for client side, like that.
Yeah, see,
Same
how
way.
do you answer it is very, I will leave it to you because, see,
Mm.
I don't expect same way for everyone to answer it. Okay. But somewhere it should be uh, answerable, correct? Okay.
Yeah,
You can answer this one also, you can answer this one also, you can answer this one also, you can answer this one also. Either you answer second or answer first one, both are equivalent answers. Okay. Even third one also it is answerable. Okay. And fifth one also, fourth one also. Okay. Sixth one also it is answerable. Anything you can answer. It is not, I am saying you should answer only this one, this or this. Okay. You take one point, you would be able to narrate them. Okay. That's all you should be doing it.
yeah.
Okay. So let's go back to our notes. I hope till here you guys are clear. Do you have any doubt, guys?
No.
Okay. So we already discussed glide record, correct? Yesterday, I think you guys are practiced already. Okay. So I don't need to repeat that one, glide record, correct? It's again server side, correct? Server side. See, if interviewer asks, you should be able to tell what is glide record, why we use. That's enough. You don't need to write a script and show them. Okay. Nobody will ask you during the interview. Very rarely the people will ask. Okay. So then incident flow. Okay. So we all know we learned what is incident flow, right? Sadiq, what is the incident flow?
Yes, sir.
What is incident flow?
So incident flow is a process where the resolving incidents mm, taking.
Aarti, what is incident flow?
The user will create an incident in portal. That
Okay. Okay.
In progress, on hold, or resolved, closed.
Correct. This is the incident flow, correct? Why we are confused? I told last 3, 4 days back again after interview, correct? This is the flow, correct? Okay, I will leave it to you. This you have to remember, guys. Last 2 days back or one day back, I have explained change flow, incident flow, problem flow, all request flow. Okay, please remember and answer it interview question. You tell me how many days you want time for interview. I will give you. You need to go through this all things and be ready. Then I will allow you to do it interview. Okay. So okay, what is next? Update set creation. What is the update set? Why do you use update set?
Updates sets are used to uh, when we want to move the data from one instance to another instance.
Not data, right?
Car configurations.
Yeah, this is the
So
right answer.
yeah, it is about to move the configurations. Yeah.
See, my language, I will tell very simple if interview ask, why do you use update set? What is update set? Update set is to capture the configurations or modifications, okay, and move from one instance to other instance. Okay, this is the answer. I hope I'm clear, correct?
Yes, sir.
So what is clone?
Clone clone is like if we want to update the production instance, means one instance to another with all the configurations to up to date as same alike. So we'll use the clone option.
So first
For
question
example,
might be, he will ask
but
first question, what is clone? Copy the data to production to dev or UAT. So next question he might ask, how many days once your organization do this? My answer is, my customer will do every 45 days. So today I am in 16th. Okay, today I am doing production to dev, correct? After 45 days, I will do production to UAT. Okay. After next 45 days, I will do production to dev again. Okay. I hope you understood, correct? What I'm trying to explain.
Means they'll not do production to dev and UAT both instances on the same day.
Why they cannot do? I'll tell you why they cannot. They should not be doing, why they cannot do. Okay. Suppose I am having some development. You might ask, Chandana, what? Okay. He might ask, how many days? Let's take example of other. Let's take example of I'm having my developments. Like I configured some 10 catalog items. Okay. But users not confirmed to move to production. I did in dev. Okay. Now customer is asking, can you clone this prod to dev? What you will do now? You will move all your configuration from development to uh,
Dev.
UAT. So you will move all your updates from development to UAT system and keep there. And you will initiate a clone from production to dev. I hope you are clear, correct? You have any, sorry, wait, why I'm getting this? Chandana was trying to do something. See, first you will do cloning. Suppose prod to dev cloning today. That is 16th November. Now next clone prod to UAT 1st of Jan. You will do. 45 days is 1st of Jan, correct? Then prod to dev again you will do on Feb 15th.
Normal
Why?
if we
Because you should not be doing one time from production to dev and UAT both, because your configurations, whatever you have done in the development, at least you have a one environment where you can go ahead and push there and wait for a customer confirmation to move their configurations. So always users will not allow you to move immediately after configuration. They might be preparing for something new project. Okay. So hence, once you are done your developments here, if you want to clone this system, your configurations from here to here, you will move and keep it here. Okay. In case you have done configurations here, your configurations can be moved from here to then you will clone here. Okay. Production to UAT. So that is how your systems will be various, so that it will be easy to keep your configurations either one of the system. But during the clone, if you are not taking a backup of your configuration, this will vanish. Okay. Then again, you need to develop the things. I hope I have given clarity. Cloning. Sadiq,
yeah for cloning one more question, Anna, like additional configuration will not impact, right?
I'll come back. Did you understand till now here? Guys, did you understand till here? Or do you want me to explain once again? Rajak,
Yeah, once again repeats.
Yes.
okay. See, why do we do cloning? Okay. The cloning is copy the data from production to development so that, see, I did one UI policy change. Okay. Or I did one client script. Okay. But production will have a lot of data. Like every day, the tickets will be creating, creating, closing, resolving. All those things will be happening, correct? But my development will not have all the tickets. Whenever I cloned till that day, the data will be there. After that, the data will not be there in the development. Correct. So I will always keep whatever it is in my production. I'll always try to keep my development and my UAT should be equivalent so that whenever I'm doing any configuration, I can easily test them in my development or UAT. Correct. So now to do that, I have to clone it. Okay, production to dev and UAT. I have to clone it. So when do I will clone? I will have a span of 45 days for each system. Okay. Why do I have a 45 days of span of time? Because if I have some developments in development, at least I will take a backup from development and put it into my UAT system, and I will clone my development from production to development. Okay, so that whatever it is there in production, it will automatically go to development. Now my changes, my configurations, all is in UAT, correct? So those I will try to move my production, okay, or I will try to move to my dev again to keep them backup. Then I will try to clone production to UAT. This is bit uh, confuse confusion topic, but if you understood, it will be an easy one. Okay. I hope till here, are you clear? Or you want me to explain once again with a different example? Aarti,
Yes, sir. Can
Sadik.
you take one more example?
Hmm, okay, let me search cloning of service now. Uh, is also not given very clearly, but I will take some example. Okay, let's go for a Excel. We'll take an Excel. Suppose this is my prod. This is my dev. This is my UAT system. So what is difference between this? Can anyone help me to understand?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
production
All
is like
configurations and customizations will work in production, sir.
No, everything will be same.
production will be the live system where users are using.
Correct.
Development is used for testing for the developers.
Correct. Not
UAT,
testing. Not
the
testing.
development.
Yeah, for
uh,
development.
and UAT is the system where developments are ready. Users need to do the testing.
Correct. See now, today I have a system, 1,000 people connected, correct? Production, 1,000 people connected. They keep on create a ticket, they keep on update the ticket, they keep on close the tickets. All those things will be happening. But Development, you will be doing. Suppose somebody asks, can you hide this field when I am changing it? Can you make it read only this field when I am doing it? Can you autofill this field when I am doing this so and so? Correct? They will ask you. Then you will do in the development, and you will test yourself and move to UAT where user can test that whether it is working or not. Correct? Once you test and confirm here, that same configuration you will move to production. I hope till here I am clear, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let's take example. I have a 1,000 tickets created in production. Okay. Last time when I cloned, it was only 500 tickets. Okay. When it is cloned, maybe I cloned last 45 days back. Today is November 16th. I cloned October 1st. Correct? October 1st, I cloned. So what is left now? Here, 1,000 tickets are there. Here, 500 tickets are there. Correct? So now I wanted to have this 500 also to be cloned here. Okay. Maybe not only tickets. Let's take this is a tickets count. This is a users count. User is 1,000 users. But here only 500 users were there. Because system production always syncs. Okay. From Active Directory, from whoever is creating a tickets, all those things. But here it is only 500 because we cloned on October 1st. So now I want to bring out all this one into my development. What I should do? I should clone it. Correct? I should clone it to bring all this as it is my production. Why do I need this clone? Okay. Why do I need? Because the recently created one ticket having a issue that he is not able to transfer or he is not able to update. So then where do you can test that? Why it is not transferring? You cannot test in production, correct? So that is why you should have a clone here so that you can play here or you can do some testing here or here, correct? So hence we are cloning this data to here. Okay. So some strange issue came that whenever you are trying to close the ticket, it is asking multiple mandatory. But you cannot test that one in production. That you need to clone in UAT or development where you can go ahead and test it. So that is why we do cloning. Example. Okay. One example. Now, why do we need again data? As I told you that the tickets or the information, whatever it is there in the production, that should be there in UAT or development. Then only we should be able to take that particular ticket example and do it. You might ask question, yes, sir, can I take XML backup of this 500 ticket and put it here? Yes, you can do that, but the configurations you cannot put. Suppose if you're taking XML backup of 500 tickets and putting here, then you need to have their backend SLAs. See, when you are taking a backup of 500 tickets, okay, the tickets only will get, but their SLAs, their UI policies, rest of them, their related information, you will not be able to copy from here to here. Okay, hence you always try to clone from production to dev and UAT. Again, when do you do? Every 45 days. It is not always 45 days, but you have to answer when he is asking. Every 45 days, I will clone from here to here, from here to here. Okay. Are you clear till here?
Yes, sir.
Arti,
Yes,
Sadiq?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yeah, please.
సార్ రిజాల్వ్ కానీ టికెట్స్ కూడా మనం క్లోనింగ్ చేయొచ్చా లేక ఓన్లీ కంప్లీటెడ్ క్లోజ్డ్ టికెట్స్
I'm coming to that question. I'm coming to that question where Anjaya asked, I think, he asked on next level question. I'm sure that I'll be answering that also. See, when you are cloning, okay, you can define, okay, that what all are the information you need to clone it. Okay. Suppose let's go to clone. The request a clone, correct? So you see here, it is asking exclude the tables, exclude the audit logs, exclude the attachment, preserve the themes, data copied from full, okay. All the questions it is asking. Clone frequency, weekly, monthly, okay. Number of occurrences it is asking when you are trying to do cloning. So it is asking you need to have a profile, system profile, always select target instance. Suppose you give me your instance name, I'll put here the instance name. It will go. So when do you want to do? Suppose tomorrow. Okay. Take example and you give me your instance name, you can put. But in the real time, it will be showed your development and UAT systems here automatically in target instance. Okay. This I have already showcased you guys. Okay. Again, I'm telling you that your UAT development systems will show in the drop down here. But here it is not showing because I don't have any UAT system or development system. So once you give the target instance, it will ask you username and password of that system to copy. Here you can exclude or you can copy complete full also. Okay. I hope I have clarified Abdul and Anjaya's question.
Uh, Here only it is showing about the data, but for configurations, will it means actually clone means it will also move copy the configurations data also, right?
Correct. Like me, stupid guys, or I'm so sorry, I should not be using this. Like me, some guys, critical guys, are see what I will do. Some of the configuration I'll directly do in production. Okay. I'm
Mm.
confident. Okay. I'll directly do in production. So those changes also will get copied from production to your UAT or your see normally assignment group creation, adding members, reports creation, dashboards creation, all those things we'll do directly in production. Okay. Again, I'm giving example. So these ones you need to copy into development and UAT by using the clone.
Okay, for example, if a configuration is also moved. If in development any extra configurations are there, it will not impact, right? It
It
will
will
not touch.
impact. It will impact. That is what I am saying here. You have to take a backup of your data and move, keep aside. This is what I told you here, correct? If something you have done in the development, okay, it will vanish. You have to take a backup and move to your UAT and keep there because your
I'm
UAT you are
thinking,
not cloning.
I'm thinking for extra configuration, it will not touch
Anything and
whatever.
everything, it will vanish. Okay. It will
Only it
copy
will.
as it is
uh,
production.
Got it. Got it. It's completely like production. Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that is
Then.
where I told you you have to take a backup from development and move to UAT. Okay. If you are doing UAT clone, you have to move from UAT to development.
Yeah. Got it. And it's clear now.
And on top of it, your update set, suppose you can also keep in your laptop or desktop, but it is not safe, correct? We always do, okay, in the
Yes.
laptop or desktop. So what you can also do, you can just take this one. This is my catalog item, just complete, put it, save, export. Okay. You can keep export of it. So that means the backup of the your entire configuration, this one, correct?
Yes.
So whenever your system clone completed, then you can restore back. Are you clear,
Yes.
Arti, Sadiq, Abdul?
Yes.
Okay. Now coming back, this is a big topic. It was not supposed to be in our calendar, but we did it. Okay. Anyway, it's good to know. So do you have time, guys? We'll go through the another 50 questions. Are you plan to go somewhere today?
No, sir.
Let's try to. So our stop was yesterday here, right? Knowledge article visible controlled by user criteria, correct? What table stores change tasks?
Option A, sir, change tasks table.
Okay. So any others? No answer, Atik. No answer, Ajaya. No answer, Chandana. No answer, Rafi.
This change underscore task.
Yes, or change underscore task.
Okay. A is the answer. Okay. So CMN underscore task is not there. CMN underscore location is there. Okay. Implementation underscore task, even I don't know. Okay. What is that? Task, we all know that there is a parent table, correct? So that's about it. Who approves normal changes?
Option B, sir, cab change advisory board.
What
Yes,
about others?
Same.
Same cab.
Cab.
Also.
Okay. End user will not approve. Okay. Cab team only will approve it. Major incident manager will handle only major incident. Admin should not be approving any changes. Okay. So B is the answer. What table store SLA definitions? SLA definitions, not SLA information. SLA definitions.
It is already answer is seen, but
Hmm?
we saw the answer.
Yeah, you tell me what is the answer.
First work.
Okay. So simple task does SLA, task underscore SLA will store SLAs of all the tickets. Incident SLA stores incident SLA, correct? SLM underscore item is not there at all table. Okay. Contract.SLA is the table where all your SLA definitions stores. Okay. You should know it. Okay. Which field is mandated for incident closure? We just discussed data policy will validate. Which field is that?
Which will mandate incident closure. Yes, this one. Resolve code.
Others? Arti, Abdul,
Yes, sir,
Resolve
result.
code.
is the B answer?
Yes, sir.
Myself, I am thinking it's a C. A is the answer. Why
Caller
A
is
is
for
not
on
answer?
hold, right, sir?
Why A is not answer?
Because caller.
Caller will keep her on hold. On hold.
No.
Caller is the very means before Before submitting only it will validate. It is
Mm,
a
very
basic
nice.
field where it is already captured. Yeah.
Yeah, very nice. Why not C?
It is a assignment group. It is already worked on by some team before closing, right? So it is already it should be there already.
Why not D? See,
D is
we should have this. See, any exam when you are writing, we should have this, right? Why not C? Why not D? Why not
yeah.
A? Then you are confident B is the answer, correct? Arti?
Yes.
Okay.
సి ఆల్సో అంటారు సార్. అంటే ఇప్పుడు అసైన్మెంట్ గ్రూప్ లేకుండా ఆ ఇన్సిడెంట్ క్లోజ్ అవ్వదు కదా సార్ ఇప్పుడు క్లోజర్ అంటే.
See, when you are resolving, you are already part of that assignment group. Without that, you cannot resolve that, correct?
ఓకే ఓకే సార్, ఐ అండర్స్టాండ్. ఓకే.
Okay. What type of changes does not require a cap?
ఆప్షన్ సి సార్, స్టాండర్డ్ అప్రూవ్,
Standard.
స్టాండర్డ్ చేంజ్.
Why normal? Why high risk? Why emergency? Okay, it's a straight answer. Okay, let's leave it. Which role is required to create knowledge article? It's a minimum role, correct? What is the role is required to have a
Author,
knowledge article?
a knowledge author.
Knowledge author, ITIL also can be done, but knowledge minimum the role is required. Knowledge author. Admin also can create, correct? But
Yes.
their question is minimum who can create.
ఇక్కడ మినిమం
If
ఏం
the
లేదు సార్, జస్ట్ విచ్ రోల్ అన్నారు చెప్పారు, మినిమం రోల్.
see, you should think that way. I'm saying, see, you should think that way.
ఓకే.
Which role is required to create a knowledge article? See, admin can create. ITAL user also can create because ITAL user is already having knowledge author. Admin is already having a knowledge author. Okay. User will not have. Okay.
ఎస్.
But what is a minimum role required? Knowledge underscore author is required to create a knowledge article. B is the answer. Parent table of RITMs.
Yeah. This is a task table only. For every table, the parent is task only.
Parent is SC task because the ticket will get generated where from SC request table to RITM to your catalog task, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So parent table of problem ticket. Here your answer is correct. Task. Why? Because there is no parent for problem. And you don't have answers also here. Problem is that if it is problem is there, then you should think a problem also there. Which one I have to answer it, correct? So here you have a task direct. Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, incident state resolved means.
ఆప్షన్ ఏ సార్, వర్క్ ఇస్ కంప్లీటెడ్ వెయిటింగ్ ఫర్ యూజర్ కన్ఫర్మేషన్.
Okay, why not work in progress? Why not new incident? Why not closed permanently? Okay, anyway, it's a straight answer. Incident closed means.
Final closure after verification.
Which table stores CMDB relationship?
CMDB CA. ఆప్షన్ బి.
No.
Yeah.
Relationship. They are saying relationship.
Then it is a
CMDB CI stores.
CMDB CI stores all the CI informations, correct? But the question is relationships.
Okay.
CMN underscore location, location table, task information, CMDB underscore CA, all the CAs, CMDB underscore CA, CMDB underscore relay underscore CA. It's a relationship, so it will be stored, but we didn't discuss this one. I will say okay. Till now, out of 60 questions, only I found this we didn't discuss, but the answer is straight away. It is there REL, REL. Okay, so you can be able to answer it, right? So backout plan required, which changes? Standard change you are doing backout plan. You don't need to do, correct? Emergency only? No, correct? None of the above? No. Normal and
okay.
emergency, you need to have backout plan. Backout plan. Backout plan means after doing a change, in case the change is failure, you should be able to have a restore plan also. Right? So
Usually
backout
the standard plan also it will have, no? Usually.
standard we don't need to have because it's a routine changes, correct? You can have, not to have, but it is not mandatory standard change, the backout
Okay.
plan. So backout windows prevent. Raja, Abdul Razak.
సార్ ఆన్సర్ కనబడింది
చెప్పు
నిజంలే
నువ్వు చూడలేదా
It is it is in the blackout window means it is during this deployment during critical periods.
Yeah, first one is answer. Okay, because as I told you yesterday that during the business time we should not be doing any changes, so hence we are doing it. This is already their repeated question. Okay.
Yeah. Workflow flow designer automates.
This is again we
Yeah,
yesterday we
it's,
discussed.
yeah.
Uh,
Sort of. Which module would you see used to track root cause of recurring incidents?
ప్రాబ్లం
Would you use to?
ఆప్షన్ బి ప్రాబ్లం
Yes, yes.
Very nice, very nice, Abdul.
Which field automatically populates when assignment group is selected?
This is already done, correct? We discussed. I think it's a repeated question. Priority
Right?
also. System
Yeah,
policies and rules. Right. Discussed, I think. This is
service
also.
group
This is also
uses. Yeah.
Yeah, because I
Client
copied
record
from
is used for. Um,
client
this
side
is
operations, server side database operations. B is the answer, correct?
yeah.
Update
This,
set used for uh, just now only we
oh
discussed.
yes. Answer A. Standard changes pre-approved. Yes. True. Emergency change requires cab approval. It is e-cab, right?
Yeah, false.
But in the above questions, there is a question. No? Normal and emergency is the B is the correct answer.
Above question was different. Backward plan is required for emergency and normal change.
No. Above that there is question which normally which changes require cab approval standard, normal and emergency only.
And don't get confused. Cab approval required for normal change. E-cab approval required emergency change. Okay. Standard change doesn't require any approval.
Yeah, then in that case the option itself not available for that question because
See, here straight question is, does it require
yeah,
cab approval?
understood this one understood. Okay.
If it is e-cab approval, yes. Okay. But it is mentioned
Mm,
cab approval. If it is E is there here, it should be true.
Sir, what is the difference, sir, e-cab and cab approval?
See, cab will be having a multiple team members and have a lot of discussions around that change because high impact changes they will discuss, correct? But emergency change, only limited people will be there. Okay, only limited people. If you ask me, emergency change, only three people will be there. But cab, there will be 30, 40 people who will be presenting. Okay. That's how. And emergency change, we all know that it will trigger from incident, right? Change, it is a planned activity that you are deploying something new for your environment or you are changing something which is required for your organization, correct? Is that clarifies, Abdul?
ఈ క్యాబ్ అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఈ క్యాబ్లో ఇప్పుడు ముగ్గురు ఉంటారు కదా సార్, మీరు చెప్పారు కదా ఇప్పుడు క్యాబ్ అప్రూవల్ 30 మెంబర్స్ ఉంటారని చెప్పారు కదా.
You should
అట్లా
not be telling that answer.
లేదు సార్, అంటే డౌట్.
ECAP will take emergency change approval only key, uh, like a key decisions, like whether we have to go with the emergency change or not, what would be the impact. Okay, so they will be doing it. CAB, it is a in detailed discussion, planned discussion will be done. Okay. Okay. So next question. SLA stops, correct? On hold during the on hold
yes.
incident. Client scripts run on the server side or client side?
Client side.
Client side. So
And
false.
Okay. So business rule
Business.
runs
True.
Yes. True.
on the
Server side.
server. Okay. Knowledge article visible controlled by user criterion.
True, sir.
Yes. True.
True.
Incident reassignment count tracks under number of reassignee. True. CI relationships are stored same. It is repeated questions. So real underscore. Update set moves production data. False. Update set moves from dev data to production, correct? Customization. Customization configurations. Service catalog variable collect user inputs. True or false?
సార్
We
అప్డేట్స్
already did.
సార్ 79 క్వశ్చన్స్ యాక్చువల్గా అప్డేట్ సెట్ వచ్చేసి డేటా ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ అవ్వదని చెప్పారు కదా సార్, అది ఓన్లీ కాన్ఫిగరేషన్ మాత్రం. బట్ ఇక్కడ క్వశ్చన్ అప్డేట్ సెట్ మూవ్స్ ప్రొడక్షన్ డేటా ఆల్సో.
The question itself wrong, Abdul. If you see this one, update set moves production data, they are
ప్రొడక్షన్
saying.
డేటా ఇస్ నాట్ సార్.
Uh, then false only, correct?
కానీ మనం అప్డేట్ షేర్స్ ద్వారా డేటా కూడా మూవ్ చేయొచ్చు కదా.
డేటా చేయొచ్చా, మూవ్ చేయొచ్చు?
You can do it. You can just update something in the data and capture in update set and move it. So if you're not updating, it will not capture in the update set, correct? You have to put at least dot.
యాజ్ ఎ
Open
ప్లెయిన్
the,
డేటా, ఒకవేళ ప్లెయిన్ డేటా కావాలంటే డైరెక్ట్ XML లోడ్ చేసి చేయాలి వితౌట్ ఎనీ
suppose,
చేంజ్.
local update set. I'm just creating one example.
Understood.
Submit my current Asana catalog. Correct. So I'm trying to update. Where is that business rule? Test one. I'm just putting. Where is my update set? Where is... Why it is showing this many? Where is
Showing complete. Make it a state current, no? Maybe. Current means in progress. Huh? Okay. In the last one, 1, 2, 3, 2 is there, no?
you see here? This is updated. This is
Yes.
captured now. If you want to move this one, just take complete, take XML backup and move it. Otherwise, I told you that there is a other way that in between your three systems, it will be sync, okay, where you can go ahead and retrieve from your development or from your pre-prod to production. Okay, so back to our question and answers.
Sync means what?
Huh?
You are telling about something sync from
Sanjay, I've
production.
explained you. I
Clone,
will.
you are telling cloning.
No, 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 clone. I will explain you. I know you are coming back again. You all you forgot. I have to show again. Okay, I know that there is a retrieve is there option. I will show you. I cannot capture that one. Let me
Okay.
complete this one, then I will show you. Just keep it in your mind after this session or tomorrow, today evening, we'll
Okay.
discuss.
Sure, sure.
Or I will write it here. Retrieve. Okay. So this user input, it will collect, correct? True. Okay.
Correct.
So what is next is scenario VPN outage affects multiple branches. Which module you will use? What you will create? Problem ticket, incident ticket, change ticket, service catalog. You will create a major incident, correct?
There is no option.
Incident. Okay. You don't have direct major incident, correct? You have to create incident and convert into major or whatever.
Yeah. User requires a new mouse.
Incident, see, even major incident is an incident, correct?
Correct. Correct.
User requests a new mouse, which module?
It is a
Service catalog.
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, what is next?
Hmm.
Scenario,
This is
same incident repeats daily, which record to create?
it is problem.
Abdul, why are you missing, Abdul? You should, I'm expected you will be answering this. Okay, what about this? High risk server upgrade, what type of change you will create?
Emergency and normal also. Emergency.
Emergency you will not create, right? Emergency incident. High risk changes all will be discussed during the cab. Where do the cab will happen? Normal change, correct?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Hmm.
User need guidance to reset password. What did you use? What you will use? You will use incident to create, you will use problem change, KB article refer.
It's only a guidance. So KB article.
Okay. Automate approval in catalog flow. Flow designer, client script, UI policy, business
Automate.
rule. Which one you will use?
It's flow. I'm thinking flow design.
Again, I'm giving you guys at least 10 scenarios you need to practice workflow and flow designer. Definitely, the interviewer will ask, can you open your PDI and create a flow or workflow? Okay. At least if you don't know flow designer, you can ask, you can create a flow workflow and show them. Okay. If you're not able to do, I'm sure you would not be succeeded in the interview. I'm asking you practice at least five catalog items for each one of them. Flow designer and catalog. Sorry, workflow. Five, so that you will not forget in your life. Okay. How to configure. So flow designer is the right answer. 87. Relative multiple incident which field? If you want to relate, suppose let's go to the so here is related records, correct. Here also it is there. Child incidents.
Yes.
Okay. It is a parent incident related records. Here is the answer. Update server CI. Where do you update? The catalog item, knowledge, incident, CMDB, CI record. Where do you update? It's a blind answer. B, correct.
Yes.
Check the conflict changes schedule. We had yesterday this one. Change calendar.
Change calendar.
Email is not working. What ticket you will create?
It's instant.
Anjay, again you are going flow.
Okay, I'll wait.
Create incident with caller impact priority. Which module? Abdul Arti, your energies are drawn.
Yes, sir. Incident.
No, sir.
Sir, what, sir? You are giving a tough time on Monday, Sunday also. Only Sunday is available with us. That day also you are giving a tough time. Okay. UI policy makes subcategory mandatory when category is network. What is that? What do you want? UI policy action, client script, business rule,
Business
SLA
rule.
definition.
Business.
Nah, what?
Yeah. Yeah, policy plus yeah, policy. Yes. And
Business rule again, it's why are you calling business rule, Abdul? Business rule runs only sometimes,
The back
correct?
end we are We are giving condition. అంటే మనం కండిషన్ ఇస్తాం కదా బ్యాక్
Oh,
ఎండ్.
that where do you write? In UI policy only you will write that this is mandatory. Correct. Now on hold, when you are keeping on hold reason is pending. Where do you write UI policy? We discussed just now, correct?
Yes, sir. Sorry.
So when submitting a ticket, if you want to make a mandatory, then you can use business rule and try, correct?
Yes, sir. I understand.
Is the answer. Okay. Create a catalog item new laptop with 4 variables. So A is the answer. Okay. I'm asking you, can you configure by evening this new laptop with the 4 variables and show me, guys? Okay. This is one of the composition for you to come up. Create a knowledge article VPN troubleshooting. Where do you create? On which table?
Knowledge table.
Abdul, Arti, Sadiq, Rafi. Where is Rafi?
Side only, sir.
No, why you are not answering, Rafi?
అతను చెప్పుకున్న అబ్దుల్ చెప్పుకున్నాడని తమ్ముడు సరే
Here is the answer. Okay. Problem record link to the related records and incident. So here related records are here, correct? Problem record link to incident, okay, and related records. Okay, normal change is with the CAB approval. Change request, normal and CAB approval. So A is the answer. Flow designer for catalog approvals. So A is a flow designer, but this question is not so good. Okay, leave it. We don't want to. See, they have already given flow designer flow for catalog approvals, flow designer. Okay, we don't need incidents, report incidents by assignment group. Yeah, report designer, bar or pie chart. If you want to create report, they are asking. Okay, create a problem task assigned to group. You will be creating under problem underscore task and assign into group. They are saying yes. So update CI and link to incident. Where do? You go to CMDB, create a CI record and link to incident. So how do you link? So here is a CI, correct? Somewhere. Where is the CI configuration item here? Okay. So this is about it. I'll share you this. Okay. Any
No,
doubt?
this is for ITSM like CSC certification question.